Welcome back to Sajin YouTube channel. So we have the gaming news for this week, and first of all is related to Cyberpunk 2077, and we know that the Phantom Liberty is going to be the DLC, which is coming very soon for Cyberpunk 2077, and CD Projekt Red is saying that this DLC is going to be a major DLC because the game has been upgraded very much. It's like a complete redesign. Basically, they went back to the drawing board and it says this with major expansion CD Projekt Red is aiming to redeem Cyberpunk 2077. So according to them, they went back and made all the changes, all the fixes, and all the things which players has requested over the years for Cyberpunk 2077, which is a nice thing to see. Like there's an absolute dedication to what's need to be done to make it right, the game said the game director and stuff. So yeah, basically Cyberpunk 2077. Let's just hope Phantom Liberty is still redeeming quality, and let's see how it turns out because this DLC is set to be launched at 30 bucks, which is way too expensive. Like the Witcher 3 first DLC came for 20 bucks and the second one comes for 10 bucks or vice versa. So this is 30 bucks, so it's going to be significant upgrade over Cyberpunk 2077. Let's just see what happens because the DLC is coming very soon. The Phantom Liberty, it's coming very soon. In the next bit of a news, Nicolas Cage has met Hideo Kojima in the studio, which is a weird thing to see because Nicolas Cage is going to be shown in Dead by Daylight, so maybe there is a cameo role in Death Stranding 2. We don't know about it, but yeah, it is what it is. And at this point, if it looks like Nicolas Cage is going to be in some production of Kojima, but let's see. I will keep you updated regarding it. But yeah, let's see how this news turns out to be. But I just reported on it. Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage. He can do literally anything. And yeah, let's see how this turns out to be. But yeah, next up we have the Amucode gameplay, which was shown off by Gamerspray. As you can see on the screen here, this is kind of official gameplay for Amucode 6, which looks like that old school. But at the same time, it looks pretty awesome, and it's not going to be Souls-like, which we know from the trailer. And it just looks like the trailer which they had shown off, though the details in the trailer was too much. But it kind of looks like that. But the gameplay we didn't saw much of this trailer details. But yeah, let's just see how this game starts out because this game is going to be launched this year. So let's just see how this game turns out to be. But I have faith in Ducks in the From Software. Also, Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser has created a new studio, which is like a new, which known as Absurd in Adventures, and it is said to be building stories, characters, and world across different mediums. So it is not necessarily limited to video games, but various other ventures. And Dan Houser is very nice. And storytelling, it says storytelling philosophy, ultraviolence. That's a tagline for Absurd and Ventures, which launches with a 2-minute video below. And yeah, they building narrative games, creating characters, and writing stories for a diverse variety of games and stuff. So yeah, it's not related. It's they might make a new game, but it's not fixed. Might maybe new movies, series, and everything else. But yeah, he's pretty nice in writing stories and stuff. Because he wrote most of the Grand Theft Auto stories. So let's just see how this turns out. Keep you updated regarding it. But next up, we have some news regarding Microsoft Activision deal, and it's been blocked off. It's like there's a temporary restraining order at this point by Federal Trade Commission of US. But at this point, I just want this to be over because it's taking too much time. Like there, not many major cities have major countries has passed the deal. So what's taking it so long? Also, from IGN, we got the gameplay of Squirrel with a gun. It's a pretty wacky concept, but yeah, as you can see on the screen here, this is the gameplay trailer and it looks funny nonetheless. And yeah, how this game turns out to be, let's just see. But it looks pretty wacky. Well, yeah, that's the word I can see. And we got the trailer for Layers of Fear. As you can see on the screen here, this is the Layers of Fear gameplay trailer. It's not gameplay per se, but yeah, it's just an official trailer which just shows the game is in development and stuff. And yeah, it is set to be coming very soon. Also, Final Fantasy 16 has got its gameplay demo available on Steam. You can download it. Not on Steam, but gameplay demo is available for PS5. And once you had completed the gameplay demo, it will be taken forward in the actual game if you pre-purchase it. If you purchase it also, the the opening hours which you had completed in this game will be taken over, which is a nice thing to see. Like the progress is not lost when you play the demo. So yeah, it's pretty nice. We also got a pretty nice trailer by Obsidian about Avowed, and it looks pretty nice. They know what they're doing with this Skyrim kind of environment and stuff. And Obsidian knows what they are doing because they made Fallout New Vegas, which is has its own cult following. And yeah, this game it looks nice. Pretty excited about it, and it is set to be coming sometime next year. In 2024, we didn't got a release date for it, but yeah, it is set to be coming sometime next year. So I will keep you updated regarding it. Also, we got some new games. Clockwork. This is Clockwork, and yeah, it's a pretty nice looking game, similar in the vein of Bioshock. And yeah, it's pretty nice looking, and it comes from Xbox. So yeah, it's pretty zany, it's pretty nice, it's kind of a nice shooter. Let's just see how this turns out to be. But yeah, we also got a gameplay trailer for City Skylines 2, and it looks like a pretty nice upgrade over City Skylines. I thought there won't be any upgrade, but yeah, there's upgrade. Also, we got Persona 5 the reimagined or something like that for Xbox, which looks pretty different because they didn't do the portable which had all the DLC. They just did the base game, which is a weird thing to see. But yeah, and also we got some gameplay trailer regarding the Fable series. Not a gameplay trailer, but official cinematic teaser trailer, and it is set to be launched sometime next year. So there's not a huge gameplay, it's just like a teaser that it's in work. It looks pretty nice. Like as you can see on the screen here, it looks like Fable nonetheless. And next up, we have some news regarding the games. uh, Regarding Starfield, I have made a dedicated video on it regarding the PC system requirements and stuff, which will be out very soon. But yeah, it looks nice, and this game will be locked at 30 frames per second on Xbox Series X, which is a weird kind of thing to say because if this game is locked at 30 frames per second, then what it is like Xbox Series X can run this game at 60 frames per second on high quality, then this game might require pretty insane graphics, pretty insane system requirements. But yeah, I made a dedicated video on it. But yeah, at this point, it looks pretty nice, and they showed off most of the gameplay of it, and it is set to be released very soon in November or September. But yeah, it is in October, I think. Also, Pragmata, that sci-fi game by Capcom, has got its teaser trailer and kind of a gameplay, but it was just an announcement trailer that it is going to be delayed yet again. But it is nice to see at least this game has been worked on. They just showed a trailer where it says it will be delayed. Ubisoft showed off Assassin's Creed Mirage, and it is a back to its basic. It's similar in the vein of Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. The Mirage, there is more emphasis on stealth mechanics, and there's more emphasis on stealth takedowns and being silent and doing Assassin's kind of a work. So it's not in the vein of Valhalla or Origin. It's pretty semi-open world by looking at it, and it looks pretty nice, and it's based in pretty nice environment. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. And also we got more details regarding other games which Ubisoft is working on, and these are pretty notable titles. And Assassin's Creed Mirage is set to be launching very soon this year. It's coming in the Q3 or Q4. We had a release date for it, but yeah. Also, we got the trailer for the not Pirates, the Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is a Metroidvania, and it looks pretty nice. But here you don't play as a prince, but this guy who is trying to save prince. But yeah, it looks pretty nice Metroidvania if you're a fan of it. And yeah, let's just see how it turns out to be. But it looks pretty nice. Also, we got an extensive trailer for Outer Frontiers of Pandora, and here you are an avatar, but you can use guns. You are not just related to bow and archers and stuff. You can use guns, and the story is pretty nice. And there's this fighting mechanics and stuff. Let's just see how this turns out to be, because yeah, Ubisoft needs some games coming out, but this looks pretty nice. So let's just see how this game turns out to be. I will keep you updated regarding it when it launches. Maybe make a dedicated video on it, but yeah, let's just see when if I have time to make it or so. But yeah, and lastly for today we have news regarding Star Wars Outlaws, which is a Star Wars game in production and it is said to be coming soon. And it's a pretty nice game where you work as a bounty hunter. You fight your way through. It's a third person action shooter, and once you go to a checkpoint, you complete the mission, then you get on your bike, you ran away from the outlaws, and then you get into a machine spacecraft and then have a dog fighting in space. You ran away from in space from enemies and stuff, which looks pretty nice, and it's a pretty nice concept. Let's see how this turns out to be. But yeah, it looks pretty nice on paper. Let's see. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the gaming news going on this week? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will meet you in the next one. Peace.